Hello, and welcome back to what may be the last Mass Effect Andromeda episode. Because if we start the final mission, we are going to do that all in one episode, and I think we're going to start it today. We do have a ton of emails. We have the journey to Meridian, which starts with speaking with the leaders on the Nexus. And if we check our quests, which I think we're going to do right now, let's see what we got. So we got that one. Allies and relationships. On hold. Might activate here. Jill Brody, the friend. Read the thing from Jill. Okay. From Gil, sorry. Knackmore, how to act tough. Cora Harper, a foundation email. Dissension in the ranks. An email from somebody underneath, like, the Ket leader. Now that is interesting. Okay. Well, let's read the email.
Find their place on the Nexus.
We came to Andromeda because we had a contribution to make. The Ket won't take that away.
We should probably talk to everyone as well. Right, email. Met my true mother. Ryder, I've been telling my family about you and my time on the Tempest. I'd love for you to meet them and to see where I grew up. My true mother, Sahuna, is especially interested in meeting you. Next time we're on Havarl, let's stop by. Okay, I'm going to take that back, what I said about this being the last episode. This is probably the second last episode, looking at the amount of things that have come meet this person. Okay, we got that going. Next one, concerned about Drac. Ryder, I'm worried about my grandfather. He likes to act tough, but he's still an old man, and he's been through a lot. We just talked. He says he's fine, but I could tell he's hurting. After I nagged too much, he promised to go see your ship's doctor. Can you do me a favour and make sure he does? I need him alive a little longer, please. Okay. Inspiration. Ryder, I thought about our talk after Lucenia. Got some inspiration. Come and chat next time we're both on the ship. Okay. Come meet Jill. Hey, next time we're on Eos, I'm meeting up with my buddy Jill. She'd love to meet you, and I kinda said you'd make an appearance. So don't make a liar out of me. Okay. Message from New Tachanka. Troubling Ket activity. Pathfinder. Knackmore scouts recently returned with a troubling report. 2 Ket ships crashed on a plateau on Eladon after taking damage flying through the Scourge. One scout swears she saw one of the ships firing on the other as they went down, but we are unable to verify this claim. If there are survivors from this crash, the desert will quickly claim their lives. However, we believe circumstances surrounding the crash unusual enough to warrant bringing to the attention of the Pathfinder. Interesting. Wisdom from Mosai Sezhef. If you intend to fight the Ket, you should understand that enemy as we do. There are still a few of us who remember what it is like when the Ket first came, what it was like when the Ket first came, and how our lives changed once we discovered their true intentions. Learn what our elders have to teach you. I've told them you're coming, and given you means of finding them on Aya. Okay. Kerry's in trouble. Ryder, I'm Kerry's producer for the documentary. Something's happening. Come by when you're on the Nexus next. We should talk. Hackham. Okay. Something big. No time to type. Come. Me. PB. Okay. Just checking in. Reports from the Archon's flagship sounded pretty harsh. Hope you're doing okay. Something that gets me when I stop thinking about what happened to Solarians and the Krogans is all the remnant artifacts that Archon had. This isn't just a mission for him, it's an obsession. I've fought people like that before who only have one thought in their head that burns everything else away. They get very dangerous very fast. Watching your back, Cora. One more try. The Angara have Vabara where PB got tipsy. She's a flirt, even alert, but saw she's a pixie. 60 hours straight keeps your ship afloat. Does it show? Okay. From PB the Embarrassed. And sorry, I shouldn't have ambushed you like that. I should have trusted that you'd be as driven I was to head down to Paz 10 and find the source of the signal. I should have been more of a collaborative and team player. Guess I have some growing to do. Who knew? Yeah, usually when someone says, it's not you, it's me, it's when they're breaking up with you. Actually, if I actually send this, please delete upon reading. Okay. You okay? Putting this out there, I had a friend in Hustle, Donnie. We were clearing the hospital after an earthquake and she got hit by a chunk of rebar, split her helmet, kept going. 4 minutes technically dead, but we got her into emergency status. Thing is, because they're so good at patching people up, she was back with us in a week, and she shouldn't have been. Sure, Dondi's a vet, she's seen some shit, but you don't walk that off. She'd worked that quake site for weeks and then disappeared for 5 months. She came back, but different. The other vets they knew. Take time if you need it. You just don't die and shake it off. Okay. Thanks for the booze. Hey, it's Wilma, Superintendent Kesh's assistant. Thank you for the bootleg spirits from Kadar. Kesh was very pleasantly surprised, even if her system barely felt the effects. The rest of us slept well that night, though. Take care. Angaran guns. Man Rider. I thought I knew guns, but this Angaran shit, they really know how to make things point and shoot. Was I and Couple and I when we were there. A sidearm called the Zephyr, a sniper rifle called Ishari, I think they call it. Looks fancy. But I guess that even their shivs are fancy. Glad I found aliens in order to fight. Not sure how I'd feel if Andromeda was nothing but Pyjax or Alcor. I'll take the Ket over these chumps. Stress for leaving hobbies. From Lexi. Ryder, I'm encouraging all the crew members to take up stress for leaving hobbies. Everyone, especially you, is under a lot of pressure. While taking up knitting may seem a waste of time, such activities release endorphins that clear clutter from our brains so we can solve tough problems and make better decisions. You don't have to choose any of the activities below. But I thought they might jog some ideas. Gardening, reading, knitting, or crocheting, colouring or painting, journaling. I'm almost here if you need me. From Jal. I'm writing to let you know that I've been receiving a lot of messages congratulating Resistance members who'd heard of our victory against the Archon. It's not common knowledge, but it's hard to keep good news like that from spreading. We are hopeful people who are granted new hope. Imagine the excitement when we conquer Meridian and heal the cluster for all our people. Some nights I can't sleep because I'm dreaming of it. Jal. A communication concerning movies. Ryder. Liam was talking about a movie night, but when he explained it sounded lacking, at least compared to Angaran vids. Perhaps I can add what's missing. Come talk with me. Damn, that's a lot of quests. Suvi first.
I need a break. Do you need a break? Let's go for a break.
Alright.
Care for some tea, Ryder?
I'd love a cup.
It's a cultivar originating in Sumatra. My own personal stash. Once I run out, that'll be it for Earth tea. I keep having these thoughts. I'm never gonna taste this again. I'm never gonna see that again.
Yeah, that's a bit pointless though.
I don't want to seem harsh, but there's really no take-backsies with this one.
I know I can't do anything about it, which is why I wish my brain would behave itself. The universe is like a giant tapestry. I love following its threads, but it distracts me from the whole picture. My family was right there, but I was too occupied by the abstract to appreciate them.
Science is important.
You're a pioneer in a new galaxy. Your family understood that, and they were proud of you. Your work as a scientist will help thousands of people. That's real.
It was a dream for all of us. They always encouraged me. I will do all I can to make sure my work honors them. Thank you, Ryder.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. Oh, hello. Pet our little space hamster. Where are we going now? I'm completely lost. This way? Nope. This way? Okay. Cora. Hello.
Got a minute? I could use a favor.
Sure.
You only have to ask.
I kept thinking about Sarissa and my not being a pathfinder. And the thinking turned into a project on Eos. Can you help me finish it?
What kind
Okay.
of project?
I'll put the nav points in the helm. Come along and I'll show you.
Sure. We can do that. What have we got over here? This is Lexi.
Move your arm again.
Andrat.
Readings won't change, Doc.
Your prosthetics are syncing properly. Your neuropathy-induced pain levels are consistent.
Hey, I'm used to it. It's okay.
No, it's not okay. You keep fighting smart, you hear me? You don't have much left in terms of organ redundancies.
Nah, it's fine. I don't mind.
What's going on?
What's all this about?
Follow-up scans. I keep a close eye on him.
What do you mean?
He's fine, just old and missing too many parts. And too stubborn for his own good.
You love me just the way I am, Doc.
Don't get off that table until the scan is done.
Can I ask what happened?
Arm, side, hip, part of my leg. Strain balancing threading across my spine. It's all prosthetics and implants.
That's a lot.
Made it through the Krogan rebellions. Watched my culture disintegrate. Survived centuries as a merc and all sorts of pirate shenanigans. 1,000 years of combat experience. All it took was one idiot with a pack of frag grenades.
But you made it.
But you're here, still standing. You survived.
Yeah, but surviving ain't always living. I hit some dark moments. Implant rejection after implant rejection. Prosthetics not syncing properly. Everything hurt. A lot. All the time. No purpose to anything.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. I fell right into that pit. Almost. But then some shaman shows up, drops the tiniest little baby girl in my lap. This one's dying, he said. Not worth the trouble, he says. Useless is what he meant.
Uh-huh. Like you.
He wasn't just talking about the baby.
Yeah, I was useless too, but wasn't just about me anymore, so I got help. Learned how to take care of myself, take care of her, and she took care of me.
You found a way to live again.
We sure did. Wasn't easy on either of us. I'm old, stuck in my ways, and Cash has wanted to change everything since she could talk. Raising Cash taught me an important lesson.
What kind of lesson?
What was it?
Took me a while to figure it out, but it's important. Parents aren't meant to be a goal or a finish line. We're the starting line. Where you go from there, it's all you. Remember that.
Okay. Well, we have talked to Drac. Lexi? Hello.
Need something?
See you around.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright then. Cora, Lexi. Not Drac. Okay. Vetra and Liam? Are they in their rooms, you reckon? Vetra's in her room, which is locked.
You realize
Okay.
that even if I do find it, it's gonna cost you.
And you know I'm always true to my word, so just get it done. I'm hearing the Ket activity's down. I bet the Archon's still nursing his wounds. That means he can be beaten. The Ket can be beaten. People are waking up to that.
Didn't sound like you were discussing Ket over comms when I walked in, though.
Wasn't. I have a friend keeping a lookout for a lamp. One brought from home, but stolen in the revolt.
That sentimental.
I didn't think you were so sentimental.
I'm not the only one. Suvi has her father's antique instruments, Cora her Asari prayer book, and Liam has the junk that Liam collects. These things are important. They remind us where we came from.
Leave the past alone.
We came here to secure our future. We can't do that if we're still looking back.
You have to look back to see how far you've come.
So what's so special about this lamp?
It's awful. It's got a butt-naked Asari for the stand, and she's holding a moon.
One of your prized possessions is a really ugly lamp?
The foreman at my first job had this lamp. When he was mean, I'd focus on it so he wouldn't see me upset. Now I keep it so I remember where I started. Most of my life was doing stuff to survive, taking shit from assholes or being one. I don't have to do that anymore. I can start over. Something honest.
And waste your skills?
Do you really want to start over? After everything you've been through?
I don't know. The point is, I have the choice of changing if I wanted to. For a while, I didn't care that I'd lost the lamp. Everything was a mess and it just didn't matter. But we've made progress, Ryder. Small things matter again. People are daring to dream.
I'm dreaming of something, of someone.
I think my dream is finding someone special to explore the galaxy with.
Oh. And have you found that person?
I'm pretty sure I have. You'll love her. She's tall, great with guns, and getting people to do what she wants.
Okay. Well, that's one person started that romance train, but we still have several more. Liam's not in his bunk. Ah, dear. In his couch, I guess. Whatever that room is. Right. Yeah, that looks much nicer for the Nomad. That's a nice pattern. It doesn't show, you know, it's not in gold. It's just kind of, it's good. Hey, Gil.
Hey, you're 2 for 2.
What do you mean?
2 times face to face with the Archon. 2 times you spit in said face. Figuratively speaking, of course.
Only takes one failure.
Come up short once, it's game over.
Gotta keep your win streak going, then. Bastards trying to exalt us all, huh? That's what all this is about.
Could be.
Typically, I like high-stakes games, but I'd rather be sitting at the kiddie table this time.
Okay.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Hey, Jal.
Liam's idea about watching vids together.
Movie night? He delayed again, out of respect for the Krogan.
Good. From what I've seen, your vids are flat. They're only seen and heard. Angara vids use tiny electrodermal signals. You feel it through your skin. I spoke to Gil. We have time to rig up a system to mimic it, if we can acquire the right components.
Sounds exciting.
That sounds amazing. Let's do it.
The components we need should be sold on Aya. Let's be vigilant.
Uh-huh. Aya, you say. Well, we'll head over to Aya as well. I think we had to go there for something else anyway. Where is Liam? He must be like at the research point. Yeah. Hey, Liam. Liam.
Pathfinder, Bradley says Prodromos is back on track. That roadcar threat made me angry as hell, but it also kind of made me feel like a local. I've arranged a thing on EOS for everyone. It's time I gave back, not just go from crisis to crisis. Sam has the nav points, dress light.
Okay, I think we need to talk to him again because I think he might have another one. Maybe?
Waiting on that trip to Prodromos, Pathfinder. Head there and hit my nav point. We've all earned a break.
Oh, guess not. Okay. Jal's quarters have nothing in them. There's Drac, we already spoke to him. That area is clear. Right, cool. Are we done talking? Callow. And PB. PB first, okay.
Hey, PB.
Hold that thought. Sit tight. I'll be right back. Hello. Don't worry. I'm not springing anything terrible on you. Actually, you be the judge. I'm just going to come out with it. I want you, Ryder. More than friends, more than lovers. I want strings. All the strings. You said you wanted that. Before, I mean. But things can change. So, at the beep, just let me know. Do you want to be with me? For real? Either way, join me in the meeting room, huh? Beep.
Yeah, sure.
So, the reason I wanted to talk to you all...
Uh-oh. Did you mutiny and jettison, Ryder?
No such luck. He just showed up.
What's all this?
Never thought I'd see PB having trouble getting a word in.
Maybe I'm rubbing off on them. I just want to say, Whether you all know it or not, I've had one foot out the door since I got here. And, well, that's gonna stop. I'm proud and happy to be part of this team. This family. That's really it.
Okay.
About time you caught up, kid.
Yeah, you're one of us, whether you like it or not.
Well, great. So, my place is an utter mess. Who wants to help me clean it up?
Think I left the stove on.
I'm making ice.
It's an Angaran holiday.
Reports don't file themselves.
Helping Liam make ice.
But...
PB, I want to be with you. Only you.
Alright then. I guess we're with PB? I would assume. Okay. Right. Do we speak to her again? Hello, PB.
Hey, are you okay? I shudder to think what the Archon meant to do with you. I heard you had to die to get out of a trap? I think of myself as daring and death-defying, but you?
I'm very competitive.
You are daring. I had upped my game.
Well, you win. Jackass. Just don't get yourself exalted, okay? That asshole means to ketify us all.
Can't let that happen.
But he's close. He's almost figured out Krogan. It's the scariest thing. Ugh. Let's talk about something else, okay?
Leave you to it.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Okay. Callow is the last one in here. Hello, Callow.
A real victory. Our Ark back at the Nexus. I'd almost given up hope.
It's safe now.
The Ket won't touch the Parchero again. The militia will see to that.
It's horrible to think of Solarians in Ket hands, but at least our Pathfinder made it. Thank you, Ryder. I mean it truly. If you ever need a favor, just ask.
Okay.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Right. So, let's double check our quests, because we've got a whole bunch of quests thrown at us. This is the last one we're going to do. The last one. Right. Allies. Prodromos. 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 Avarl. Eladon. Okay, 3 on Prodromos. Aya. None of these actually, this one. That one kind of That one's alright. Which one did we not get another one? About speak with Kerry's producer. This one matters as well. Where do we want to go? That's a good question. Well, let's back out here. And this is the last place, I guess. Xiaojian? Is that the... Oh no, there are a couple of new places. Oh. Well, it wouldn't be, the second last episode of the series if we didn't do a little bit of planet scanning. Don't you think? Is that not the perfect way to cap it off?
This place is almost off our star charts.
Considering what they were up against, your explorers made it a long way out.
Mm-hmm. Nothing here. Okay. Let's just go over to them, past 24. I don't imagine we're going to find much.
Anomaly detected. Deploying probe.
Although I spotted this
Anomaly
one very
found.
quickly. Crevasses XP. Lovely. Wonder if we're going to hit level 60 in this. We're at level, 53 right now? I mean, there's no point, because really you only need 3 skills, and then the, auxiliary ones, but
Anomaly
whatever.
on sensors.
Oh, if we found 2 anomalies, that means there shouldn't be any more.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
In theory, although there isn't a random event on this one, so maybe we will. Let's see. Skip the travel, skip the travel, skip the travel. Right. This one. Nice planet, lots of stripes on it. Okay. This one. Pass 21. Let's tab through it, jump onto it. Nothing on this one. Yep. Okay, what are we reckoning? Let's have a look at the planet. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Right. That's that little sector explored. This one. Togesan. Right. Head to the other side of the galaxy. Through our little ripple chamber. Takes us through the stars. Glorious.
Very little signal traffic around.
It's pretty remote. I wonder what view of the Milky Way you'd get out here.
I don't know. Probably the same one you get for the rest of it, because you're really
Anomaly
far
on
away.
sensors.
There's an anomaly here. Right, what have we got on this one? Anything? No, nothing on this one. Anomalies here.
Deploying probe.
Getting good at this.
I found something.
Tab through, tab through. It's some sort of mineral. It's actually XP. Ooh, okay. Not giving us minerals anymore? I suppose we should also do crafting right before the end, like, of this episode, just to cap everything off as well. It's kind of like we're doing a mini what we've been doing in the game. Is there another random event on this thing? Or was there something on that planet? I didn't see anything on that planet. Oh no, it's another random event. Well, not random event, but you know what I mean. Like another one that's just kind of randomly placed. Okay, I think this one's minerals. Yeah, this one's mineral asteroids. Right. Then this one. Just dash over to the other side. Right. Nothing. Wait, one we explored.
Anomaly on sensors.
A third?
Probes launched. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
Oh. Yeah, it wouldn't let me click on the right one there. There we go. That's the one we're looking for. It's because they were too close to each other. Starship wreckage, is that not research data? Nah, it's actually random collection of junk. Of course. Right. This one. All the way over here. Why did it give me planets to scan? That's the question. Like, what possible reason is there? Anyway. Through the swirling lights and all that sort of stuff.
They named the system after a Batarian pioneer. Their first astronaut. It's good to remember these things.
Alright.
I'm picking up
there
something.
We go.
Deploying probe. Got a reading
Skip
from
through
the
everything. Right, what we got? A vessel. Cat? Well, that's fine. Head over to this one. Skip through the travel. Right. This one. Just a random vessel. Okay. H505. Oh, we can see it from the place that we're going here. Right. This one will have nothing on it.
Anomaly on sensors.
Ah, oh well. Couldn't call it. Where's it? A crater?
Probes launched.
I hit the crater. There we go.
Deploying probe.
That has to be something. Yeah. XP. Right. Next one is over here. Right. Skip the travel. And this one has nothing on it. Wow. Last one over here before we go to the next system is this one, which has on it nothing at all. Okay. Right, what else have we got? We have this one over here, Kindrax. Okay. Skip our travel if we can. Oh, we can't skip travel because it's swirling lights time. I always forget swirling lights time. Right. Into the next area.
I studied Kindrax's theories. A real Turian aeronaut. The first to cross the ocean in a balloon.
On Paladin? Brave soul. There aren't many soft places to land.
Anomaly detected. Probes launched.
Right.
Detecting what's left of a ship.
See what's on it. Okay. We got some random junk, which we can sell. Okay, head over here. Yeah, caught directly in the Scourge. We still haven't really found out what the Scourge is. We kind of know it has various properties depending on what the plot needs it to have, but what exactly is it? That's probably the extra features the Meridian can do with all the vaults. Wonder if we can turn back the Scourge as the last thing. I also feel like we have to go back to Habitat 7 at some point, but I'm not sure. Like, we never went back there, even though we activated the vault. It's kind of weird. That wasn't what I meant to do. Right. Yeah, it doesn't let you move while the probes are going, which is weird. There it is. Okay.
Deploying probe. Getting a scan.
We got more junk. Fantastic. Right. What else have we got? We have this one. Is this the last one on this sector? Yep, think so. Nothing? Nothing. Right. Out of here. It'd be nice if it just was like, hey, you found everything on the sector, we're just gonna let you go now. But it doesn't, so whatever. Like, there were a lot of minor things they could do to this mining thing to make it a lot better. The biggest one, of course, is that they could take out the travel, which makes the whole thing a million times better. Like this sequence.
The light on the side of this cluster is so different. Maybe the Scourge is absorbing certain wavelengths.
Does it ever give anything back?
Anomaly on sensors.
Anyway. But yeah,
probe.
if they were to get
Anomaly
rid
found.
of the travel sequences altogether, including having to skip and this little bounce out bit, it would probably be much better. I don't know. It just seems a little bit unnecessary. H-028 has nothing on it, I reckon. Maybe it has a crater? Nah, nothing on it. Right. This one over here. Let's travel over to this one. What's this one? This one is...
Anomaly detected.
Grill. Okay. There's like a pixel for that
Probes
anomaly.
launched. Anomaly found.
Okay. Volcano. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, that was weird. Right, skip the travel, skip this travel. Right. What we got here? Nothing. Last one coming up. Right, Esque. It is the same as the previous planet. It's copy-pasted. Except this one has an anomaly. There's a satellite.
Deploying probe. Detecting what's left of a ship.
Okay. Right. Leave that lovely 100%ed galaxy and head over to this one. That's one we've already explored. Right, cool. Travel over there. Right. Oh yeah, no skipping this travel sequence. Gotta go through it. Swirling lights. Very exciting stuff.
This is one of the most remote systems in the cluster. We're on the brink.
Exciting, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What we got here? H-329. Right. Nothing on it. This one over here. Just skip the travel. And we have nothing on it. Okay. This one over here. Just go over this way. Have a quick nosy around.
I'm picking up something.
Okay, it's over here. Grab it.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium. Okay. This one over here. Bleeding Ruby. What a name for a planet. That's kind of weird. It's also blue, so it makes no sense. Named by an exile of perchance for poetry. Alright. And then this one. Skip it. This is the last planet, H-061. Right. And nothing on it. Perfect. I believe that is every single planet done in the game. That's pretty cool. Nexus first? Yeah. Nexus first in case it makes us go somewhere where everyone else is. If you know what I mean by that. Like, if it makes us go to EOS, it's a good idea. And we just don't go and talk to the leaders. We don't go to operations. Should be fine. I wonder whether the SAM one opens up. Like, SAM memory opens up after you speak to the leaders. That would make a ton of sense. Let's have a look. Maybe we can talk to the leaders and still be alright. But I suspect that the Nexus might get attacked, which is why I'm thinking, you know, things might go badly. I like the 3 ships. That's pretty neat that you can see all 3 of them. Docking Bay. Also, we should see Director Tan being very happy when we land, because there's a whole bunch of Solarians. Can we see the 3 ships there? We can, and it deliberately shows them. That's nice. Cool. Is it a different landing sequence? No, it's the same landing sequence. Okay. That's fine. It's a different space sequence, which is cool. At least it's not the same one. I mean, they could have done that, framing it from an angle where you couldn't see the arc, so you can see the Nexus or something. Okay. Sure. We've landed.
Hey,
hello.
It's me, Kerry's producer. Hakeem, Kerry's producer. I'm the one making you look stunning for the documentary. There's a hitch. Kerry's been arrested for conspiracy to incite unrest. She's in a cell at the militia headquarters. Any chance you could stop by? A visit from you might shake things up. Remember,
all right,
Kerry's down
sure.
in the militia cells.
This is amazing.
Okay, well, we're at a new section, so I'm going to quickly go check the vehicle guy. You have anything? You have Snowfall Camo? That's the best you have to offer me?
Good morning.
Right, let's head out this way. Right, to operations. The place I said I wasn't going to go. We won't go to Tan's office, which is or Addison or Cash's office. That works. Addison doesn't really have an office. Okay. Over here. Hello.
Oh, hey, Ryder.
Hakeem said they arrested you over the documentary.
Guess I tweaked the lion's tail too hard.
Are you okay?
They didn't hurt you, did they?
Nothing's hurt except my dignity.
You did nothing wrong.
You had to tell the truth, whatever the cost. You did what was right.
You know, they've had other people in the cells. Rioters, people crying and scared. Me and my truth did that to them.
You can't give up.
So you're just going to sit there? This is how your work ends?
What? No. Hell no. Maybe I could use this. Thanks for coming, Ryder. I'll send word if anything changes.
I've been put on hold. Again. Right. Now I'm going to go speak to the leaders. I guess we're going to go back to the docking bay. EOS? I think next. EOS sounds reasonable next. Let's want to go to Eladon first. We could go to Eldon first. I don't think we're going to go back to Eldon, but I keep saying that, so who knows? Yeah, let's go to Eldon first. We can do EOS last, because it sounds like it's a lot of finishing off companion quests. Right. Eldon sounds like it's going to tell us what's going on with the cat. Right. Also, when we get back to the Nexus, no doubt someone else will have triggered a conversation or something, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, ready for the longest ship sequence once again? It really does take like 20 times longer than any other sequence. It's incredible. But at least it doesn't have a second space, it doesn't have like a space bit afterwards.
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
Told you.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Wow. Kadara. From Vetra. Ryder, don't worry, Sid didn't do anything reckless this time as far as I know. I've just found something cool in Kadara. Want to meet me there? I'll send a nav point as an attachment. Alright. This one opens? Yeah. Okay, so PB's fine. Get the door open. Don't make me do this again. I will run into this door all day. Right, there we go. Vetra. Do you have something to say?
I feel like things are finally going our way, for real. Getting the Solarians back, that's huge. I just wish we didn't have to sacrifice so many for it.
I'll let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Okay, Lexi. Let's go speak to her. The reason I'm heading around this way is just because it's a little bit quicker to drop off, I think, than to use the ladders. I could be entirely wrong, but whatever. Lexi, hello.
We need to talk about Sam.
Dr. Taparo does not approve of how we escaped to the Ket containment field on the Archon's flagship.
By stopping the Pathfinder's heart? No, I do not approve.
It was the only way.
We didn't have a choice. If there had been another option, I would have taken it.
How can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't?
I cannot learn without the Pathfinder. That would be akin to killing a part of myself.
Your lines of code, you can't die.
I trust Sam.
Sam would never hurt me.
Thank you, Ryder.
Look, I'm not against Sam. I'm not against you, Sam. But my job's hard enough without an AI stopping your heart. Even to save your life.
Noted.
Your concern is noted, Doctor.
Of course it has.
Lexi, I apologize for any distress I have caused you.
And I'm sorry for calling you lines of code. You're more than that. Even if you don't have cells to prove it.
Okay. That all seemed to work out well. Ladder. We're going to Eldon. I've decided. Eldon's first. This is going to be a long episode if we're doing all of this stuff, but that's fine. We can do it. Right.
Couldn't digest it without heavy processing. Cellular lysis would be hugely inefficient.
Are you still trying to figure out how to eat Helios flora?
Oh, shoot. I was talking out loud again, wasn't I?
Yes. A little bit. Mostly. Entirely out loud. Okay. Well, let's go. Okay, cool. Through this swirling tunnel to Eldon. Nice. Let's go here.
We're on
Skip
course.
the travel sequence. Don't know why it doesn't start you in the main planet as well. It starts you just kind of in space somewhere. It's weird. Anyway, landing zone. Confirm. Jal and Drac? We haven't taken those two. Eldon's Drac's territory. Jal is the one who's most invested with the cat, or who was most invested with the cat. Also means Drac is now pretty invested with the cat. He has an opinion, a very strong one. We'll see how that goes. Cool. And we are landing. This is what I meant by very long space sequence, along with the landing sequence. Anyway, that's a lot of birds. Like, a lot of birds. Okay, all who are really close to the ground. Like, close enough where you can see that they're just 2D. That's weird. Very weird. Okay. We want to head... Oh, I need to set the... Oh, no, I don't need to set the quest. It's over here. Cool. So I guess we go to this one, and then we head up. What a weird travel sequence, huh? It's going to just plop us in soon. Weird it doesn't do loading screens anymore. It's just like, hey, we're just going to plop you in. That is a much nicer looking vehicle. I mean, the sand doesn't really do it justice, but it's much nicer looking.
Why would anyone near the end of their life take a chance joining the initiative?
Why would anyone...
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for.
Oh, okay. That was an interesting conversation, but I guess not.
Cat killing other cat?
Come on, kid, let's get in there.
Pathfinder, should we investigate this area further to see what prompted this conflict?
Probably.
Good call, Sam.
But, you know, maybe we need to get back in vision of it. Okay. Just get a couple hits in.
Hostiles ahead!
Oh, we got 'em.
All of them.
Right. Put that away. Start scanning. Datapad.
What's this?
It appears to be a cat data log, Pathfinder. It may contain saved data of some variety.
Can we access this data, Sam?
The device is locked.
Can we hack it?
Anything you can do to bypass the lock?
This is beyond my current capabilities. We have never encountered a cat device with security like this before. I suggest we bring it back to the Tempest for further analysis.
I'm sure Suvi could help with it.
Alright, sure. Grab the container. And then we're done here. Right. Well, that was easy enough. Don't know why that couldn't have been on EOS, to be honest with you. That would have made things a lot easier if we just got like a whole bunch of new EOS quests, but I guess they wanted to make it like it was going on all around. Maybe Aladdin's a little bit further out. They were like, that makes more sense. Oh no, it's kind of weird. Oh well. Like, it wasn't a very long quest. It didn't really tell us very much either. Okay. Let's figure out what's on the thing. Suvi, hello.
Ryder.
Suvi.
It's almost unbelievable that some of the Ket would be fighting their own. The Ket always seems so monolithic, almost faceless.
We don't know very much about them.
There's so much we still don't know about how their society functions.
The stuff you've brought in is helping shed some light on those questions. Speaking of which, this device you found at that destroyed Ket ship, it's secured with a biometric lock that can only be activated with a specific genetic code.
So, like a fingerprint scan, except with a genetic fingerprint.
Exactly. Whatever's in this, it's probably only meant for trusted individuals.
I have to capture a Ket?
So you're saying I have to track down some Ket?
But that would be impossible, Ryder. Remember those Ket genetic samples you scanned on Vold? Lexi's been working on the data, and I have an idea that just might work. We should go talk with her when you have time.
I have time now. Okay, about Sam. Ryder, after our last discussion, Sam and I thought it best if we both took a crash course in AI history to gain better understanding of each other's perspectives. It's been immensely helpful in finding common ground, but also for highlighting differences between Sam and the Geth. The Geth didn't need the Quarians to survive, but Sam cannot carry out its primary functions without a Pathfinder. I still don't like that Sam has the ability to stop your heart, but I no longer have nightmares about him trigger happy with your life. Getting trigger happy with your life. Okay, let's talk to
You have
Lexi.
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Do really not care. Right. Through here. And what we got? Hello, Lexi.
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's right here, but I'm not sure what you're expecting to find.
Tell me you have it all sequenced.
Yes, of course. It was the first thing I...
Perfect. Sam, can you test combinations of sequences against the lock?
Testing.
Brute force, Dr. Anwar?
Tried and true methods. And with Sam's processing speed, it should take no time.
Key found.
Whoa. We thought it was a data log, but it's not. It's...
It just locked onto a transmission.
That could be dangerous.
Does it compromise our security?
The device is a receiver. It will not reveal our location.
This transmission is audio.
The Archon has abandoned our way, spurns tradition, defies protocol. He abuses his authority, obsesses over Remnant secrets, and keeps us cut off from home. This cannot continue. He will return to the path of right or be destroyed. This is my promise. An Archon stands tall only while we hold him up.
Enemy of my enemy?
Someone's gunning for the Archon. I'd say that's something we can exploit.
You don't mean try to make some kind of deal?
Don't know yet. What else is in the transmission?
It's the same stuff. It repeats. I wonder if there's a way to trace the signal. Scanning for nav point. I'll transmit it to your Omni tool in case you want to check it out.
What do you think we'll find out there?
I don't know. It might be a base of Ket dissidents organizing against the Archon.
Whatever it is, please be careful, Ryder.
Okay, we will. It's on Eos. Ah, that's why the next one, the previous one, wasn't on Eos. Well, that's fine. Well, I'm looking at how much we have left here, and thinking that we need another
That
episode.
woman on the Nexus.
So,
She's a widow
this is
of one of my pilots.
the third
people you were
last
training to explore
episode
the Scourge.
of Mass Effect Andromeda.
Zoe's wife was
So,
lost
thank
out
you for
there.
watching. I
For
will
a
see you
fellow
next
pilot,
time.
one does the
Goodbye.
right thing.